Hey everybody, welcome. I am Steph and this is the White Dog Tarot. Thank you so much for joining my free live stream. Hope you guys are doing great today. It's like 92 degrees here in New York. It's pretty warm. I'm hanging out here with Indiana. Um, I feel bad complaining because he has like a winter jacket that doesn't come off. So, yeah, he's being a trooper. I don't have air conditioning in this room, so it's definitely a little warm. Um, but yeah, hope you guys are doing wonderful today. And if you're new, thank you so much for finding my show. I started the show in February, really with the intention of helping other people for free. This is my whole show. We take live callers, and we also do chat questions. And as always, it's free. It's donation based. If you would like a private reading, though, I do offer those offline. They're $50, and you can email me or connect with me on Instagram. I just realized I didn't bring any water up with me. Maybe I should go get one. Um, I could tell. I could tell I'm gonna need it. And I also do private parties, pop ups, all that other fun stuff. So yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. And yeah, we'll wait for some people to join us here. Let me make sure my everything's up here and running. Okay. What to start? So while I'm killing time and we're waiting for some new faces to show up, I've been trying to read one book a week, and it's been going pretty well. It's a promise that I've been keeping myself the last month. I just started a book called Nonviolent Communication that my therapist recommended. And it's not as aggressive as it sounds, but for anybody who is struggling with communication with their partner, their wife, significant other, I highly recommend it. It's been very transformative for me. So much, so many mistakes made, I realized. A lot of times I feel like we have the right intention for how we want to communicate with people. And it was lost on me um, how much I was failing to do it in a healthy way. So, yes, that's what I've been reading this week. So, no doubt I'll be sharing in real time things that I took away from the book when I feel like it's helpful to someone else. So, okay. You know what? While we're waiting, I think I'm going to go grab some water. And yeah, I'll be back in 1 second. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. My my 12-year-old daughter just texted me and said, "Guess who I just saw at the grocery store?" I don't even want to ask. Um if I know her and how coy she's being, I'm going to assume it's an ex-girlfriend, but yeah, stay tuned. I'm sure we can find out soon. And right now, I'm just finding ways to really entertain myself and whoever happens to find this till we start getting streamers. So I was thinking, like, it'd probably be so boring if I just sat here and like read a book until we started getting some chat questions, um, calls. But um, maybe I will. I just haven't really wanted to do any general readings lately. I don't know, they just seem kind of boring and impersonal. And you guys can watch a general reading anywhere. You don't need to come to my show for it unless anybody would like me to. That's a different story, but I haven't really gotten a high level of demand for general readings. Just for private readings and for of course free readings on the show. So um what can I do though? You know what I will do till we start getting some faces in the chat. Let's see what our let's see what our pets are thinking about. That sounds fun. Hmm. Oof. Just got very lightheaded. Hey, Demetrius. I think I'm gonna burn some sage. Wow. I just got so lightheaded. I'm doing great, man. How are you doing? It's great to see you. What time is it in Greece? Hold on, let me guess. You're 4 hours ahead. You're 4 hours ahead, right? So what is it, almost 10 o'clock at night there? It's 0:50. Okay, 0:50. I'm really bad with Demetrius, go easy on me. I'm an ignorant American. We use different time than the rest of Europe. Okay, 1 hour after midnight. Okay, so here it would be like 1 o'clock. Got it. Sorry, my daughter's just blowing up my phone. Okay. Demetrius, how's your day, dude? All right, let me burn some sage here. Well, thanks for tuning in the early hours of the morning. I appreciate it. I'm a night owl too. Um, yeah, I've never been able to sleep. Okay. Demetrius, have you ever been to the States before? You ever been to New York? Here, buddy. Here. Hey, Debbie. How are you? What's up, Lexi? How are you? Wow, we just got a lot of people to the party all at once. Hey, Laura. Nice to meet you. I'm Stefan. I think you're new here. Where are you chatting with us from? I know. I always recognize a new face. It's so great to meet you. Thanks so much for finding my very weird show on YouTube. Oh, you're chatting with us from YouTube? Very nice. Oh, my readings are free, Laura. That's what my show is. I mean, if you'd like to donate, that means the world to me. Um, yeah, since you're new, yeah, my we do free phone readings live on the show, and we also do chat questions. So if you'd like to come on the show for a phone reading, I'd love to have you on. All you have to do is message me on Instagram, the White Dog Tarot, listed below while I'm streaming, and I can call you right through the Instagram app. But yeah, it's so great to meet you. I'm here in New York. And yeah, again, my intention is to help people. Um, it's certainly not to like exploit people like who are going through a hard time. But donations mean the world to me. And for everybody new, Debbie, my dear friend, by far the largest donator and patron of the White Dog Collective. So, Debbie, I love you. Thank you for believing in me and our show and supporting it so much. So, Lexi, hope you're doing great. Okay, Laura. Well, there's no pressure. You know, that's not what we're here to do is pressure people. Um, and you know what? We can rain check for a call. I'd be happy to do a chat question for you. And you know what? You don't have any need to feel anxious because I'll be right there with you on the call. So, but what's on your mind? What's up, Raymond? How are you, man? And yeah, again, Laura, you're welcome to donate. Of course, no pressure, but yeah, donations really mean the world to me. There's a couple ways to donate. They're listed below. I have Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and I have links to donate in the video description for anybody who's kind enough to do so. And I'll always try to prioritize your questions and move you to the front of the list if you're kind enough to donate. Hopefully, at some point soon, well, not hopefully, inevitably, um, donating should be a lot easier. YouTube requires you to have like 3,000 total watch hours. And I just started this show very recently, but we're almost there. I think we're at like 2,000 guys. So, you guys all being here means so much to me. And then it will be a lot easier because I'm sure you guys watch some other YouTube shows where you can donate or do super chats right in the show. I'll be able to do that in 1,000 more watch hours. So you want to know what someone is feeling and thinking? Okay. Raymond, hang tight. We'll get to you next. And we'll get to you next too, Lexi. Okay, Lexi. Well, I'm unabashedly not a psychic. Um, so whatever you can tell me helps me give you accurate information. Or if you don't mind, at least telling me where you live. something will help me kind of grab onto energetically. Hey, Andrea. So good to see you. Andrea, you getting settled in Chicago? All right, Laura. Let's see what's going on. I don't know what I meant. Sorry, Lexi. I don't even remember what I just said. I think I was talking to Laura, yeah. Oof. Oh my goodness. My deck just exploded. Okay. Lexi, you just said oof. You're the only other person I've ever met before, other than my girlfriend, who uses um that guttural word. I like it. Funny. Okay. Okay, Laura. Um sure, let's see what we can find. Laura, have you pulled cards on it before? You'd probably get much stronger messages than me if you know how to read cards, you know? Um I mean, I'm happy to pull cards for you. Are you sure you want me to? Wouldn't it be better if you did for yourself on a situation like that? If you can read? You know, we usually have all the answers in us already. Andrea, did you bring a lot of furniture with you? Okay. All right, Laura, you got it. And it's nice to meet you. All right, Spirit, what can you tell my new, extremely mysterious friend, Laura? Hey, Laura, do me a favor. Can you can you just take a couple deep breaths in and out for me? Okay. What is her person thinking? Where's feelings? Interactions. Okay. This guy's spending a lot of time going within right now. I feel like he seems kind of emotionally unavailable. Um, Honestly, I feel like it's like the universe is trying to give him a cup and he's just not interested in it. Okay. What are his emotions and feelings? Laura, if you don't mind me, I do want to say it. That's just what my show is, but I mean, I don't know how you can be any more anonymous than you already are. Nobody here knows you, you know? Like I created this space so we could all be like open and truthful with each other, but also like have some level of anonymity if it's important to you. So, you know, don't stress about it. You know, sometimes like us speaking our uncomfortable truths out loud is how we grow. Laura, the person Laura's interested in seems to have a personality disorder. I actually see that after you say it. Is this somebody you have a relationship with? Yeah, mood disorder, personality. Yeah. I feel like he goes from very exuberant to kind of like apathetic. Um, what are he likes you. He feels like he has a good time with you. What else do I need to know? Um, Intentions. Okay. And Laura, I not that I have to tell you this because you're a reader. We have to just well, I don't want to say we. I always try to be very careful about trying to read into people's feelings, like thoughts, intentions, emotions. I mean, that's just a statement in and of itself. It's kind of amplified when we're trying to look at somebody who has like a bipolar condition or like a mood disorder. A lot of times it can be very confusing, you know, and a lot of times it doesn't make sense. I mean, guys, how frequently do people's like words, intentions, actions not match up? His intentions are to come towards you again with something stable. What else do I need to know about? Mm, right now, he's not talking to you. Yeah. All right. You had a breakup. Okay. I read that right after I said that. He feels you. I mean, you guys definitely have some kind of intuitive connection. He's really in his head. Not that you didn't know that already. I mean, this guy's got a lot of anxiety. Yeah. I don't really know what you meant when you said he didn't block you, didn't. I'm not really sure what you meant by that. And listen, I don't know how long you've been with him, but just remember it takes a really long time to truly get to know somebody. Um, You know, it's tough to feel like you love someone after a month or 2 months of being, and I'm not, no judgments here, but just be careful, you know. I think you need to prioritize your own well-being first. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty, it's not nothing. Um, this is what I would say, Laura, and this isn't a hot take for anybody. This is just a truth. I mean, guys, we are so inherently different from everybody else, like, that we date. You know, we're our own person. And it takes a real commitment for personal growth and like a mutual desire to grow, change, accept the other person's differences, be able to communicate well what we need. If you're trying to be in a relationship with somebody and you just want them to change, you'd probably be better off being with somebody that you feel like you don't have to change from like the inside out. And I mean, the reality, there's always exceptions, but guys, come on. How often do we break up with somebody and we get back together with them and we end up marrying them and truly being happy with that person and staying with them forever? I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it doesn't. I mean, I can't recall too many people in my life where that's the case. So just be aware of that, okay? Be aware you're not trying to hold on to something that's truly not going to be good for you. Well, communication is the only issue. I mean, Laura, that's the biggest issue in a relationship. I mean, somebody could be perfect, but if they're a terrible communicator, you're not going to have a good relationship with that person. That goes for anybody. And you can't, it's not your job to fix that, but you have to be clear about what you want and like create a safe space for him to be able to open up. But Laura, I can promise you in like a year, 2 years, that's going to get really old to you really quickly. Okay? Couples that have bad communication either have bad marriages or don't make it. And that's just the truth, you know? Um so be clear about what you want. That's all I will say about that. And that's just definite advice based on what I've been through and a lot of the a lot of the self-help books that I've read or been reading. Yeah. Laura, you know what I actually want to send you? I think you would actually really like it. I think it helped me so much. Um, if you have Instagram and you want to connect with me on Instagram off air, I'd love to send it to you. I think you'd really like it. It's like a video on YouTube of this incredible relationship psychotherapist and counselor. I think you'd really like it. Um, yeah, if you want to message me on Instagram, it's the White Dog Tarot. I can send you a link to it. I would be shocked if you didn't find it helpful or like interesting. So, anyway, I hope that was helpful. But this is all things that you knew already. That you definitely didn't need me for, but I am happy that you're here for sure. We're happy to have you. Just be careful. You have to protect yourself and not have blinders on. Okay, you have to look at things as they are. What you think you can reasonably work on with him. Um, Otherwise, you're just gonna stay in like a really unhealthy pattern that's not gonna make you happy. So just be aware. Oh, thanks, Laura. That's sweet of you to say. Well, I'll take your word for it that I'm amazing. That's yeah, Lexi, it is. And a lot of us don't even really know how to communicate the right way, even though we know it's a problem. It's crazy. I mean, I can tell you, I didn't. I thought I did. I mean, I don't think I was a disaster, but there's always ways that we can really improve communication. But it has to go both ways. You know, someone else has to want to do that with you and have a happy relationship. Otherwise, I mean, I think you should move on. That goes for anybody. Somebody doesn't really want to put the work in to fixing things, and they want to blame you. You can't change somebody. Why would you want to be with somebody like that? Oh, thank you, Laura. Most people suck at making the message come across. Yeah, well, I guess it's like anything in life, you know. There's a pretty big gap between people who are good at their jobs and not. And I certainly wouldn't consider myself at the top end. I just try to be myself, you know, and give advice rooted in a lot of the mistakes I've made in my life, that I like to think I don't repeat anymore. Run while you can. That's Lexi, you're funny today. Debbie, what do you do with do you sell the grapes to other vineyards, or do you actually make your own wine? I don't even know if I've asked you that. Okay. Andrea, you still with us? Yes. For anybody who asked me a chat question before Laura, just let me know if you're still here. And yeah, for anybody else or anybody new, I do offer private readings. They're $50. I had to bump it up a little bit just because I've been really busy with them. Um, so if anybody would like a private reading off air, just email me or connect with me on Instagram. Okay, Andrea, what did you ask me? What is being hidden from me with this Leo? Andrea, I love you. Are you going to make me say it again? What I just told Laura? How often does it work out with exes unless a ton of time has gone by or there's like a real expressed desire by both of you to acknowledge the root of the problems and actually work on them together in a constructive way? Do you really want to get back with this guy? Is this like somebody in Chicago? Okay, Lexi, we can pull cards up for you too. I mean, Andrea, I will, but I love you. You know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you tough love. I demand to know why you want to know about this guy, so I don't send you back into the arms of like a shitty person that you shouldn't be with. All right, Andrea, while you're explaining this to me real quick, I'm gonna pull a quick card for advice from my friend Lexi. What deck? Yeah, I picked up that one. Should probably use that one. Oh my goodness, you guys were engaged and you had a miscarriage? Wow, I'm sorry. Damn, I can't even begin to imagine what kind of strain that can put on a relationship. Hmm. So I take it this was a while ago. Okay. Hmm. I'm so sorry, Andrea. Do you feel like you missed this guy? I mean, that's completely a different story altogether. I mean, to go through something like that with someone that can really that can change a lot in a relationship. Maybe that is one of those things where you guys need a time apart to heal. Not that I would, know. Um, let's pull a card on him, okay? What's his name? I have to pull a card for Alexi first um, because she was here first. Yeah, I have to keep it somewhat, egalitarian. He ended up in jail for a DUI. You go to prison for a DUI? Damn. I know you can go to jail if you get a couple of them in New York. Oh, okay, Lexi, that's really sweet of you. All right. All right, Andrea, let's see what's going on with this guy. Can you tell me his name? He's in Chicago, I presume. Ugh, Carlos, okay. Well, that seems like an honorable thing to do. Um, I mean, when you guys connected while I'm shuffling, did it feel like sincere? Maybe talk to him on the phone. Well, let's pull cards, but Andrea, you know what I'm gonna tell you. I trust in what you believe to be right for yourself because you've been on a roll with that lately. Um, you can FaceTime with him on the phone, see how it feels. And don't you know what I'm gonna tell you next? It's okay to keep it light and fun and catch up, but do not be afraid to ask the important questions before you meet him when you're talking to him. You know, you know what your concerns are. You don't have to share them with me. I know you know because you have some. Be direct and forward. The last thing I want you to do is to get tangled up with somebody who's not right for you right after you were so fucking brave and you left that asshole that was mistreating you. So, okay. So that's my Stefan advice for you. Guys, if we ask the right questions to people, we get the answers we need, whether they're good or bad. If we don't ask the right things, sometimes we can find out a lot later than we should have. All right, Andrea. Hey, Erica. Great to see you. Guys, let's throw Erica some love here. Erica just got a new job. She actually got the job she was applying for the first time she found this show when she was sitting in the lobby of the waiting room waiting to get interviewed. So we're all really happy for you, Erica. Right. September 9th. That's actually my ex-girlfriend's birthday, I think. Um, okay. All right, let's see what's going on with Carlos. Sorry guys, I'm sweating a little bit. It's really warm here in New York. Um, okay. My hair definitely doesn't like the humidity. All right. Okay. Oh, you're going to Boston? That's fun. Pretty close to me. I'm like an hour and a half from Boston. I I've said this before, and no offense meant, but to me, Boston, by far the most unsexy accent. Okay. All right, Spirit. What do we need to know about Carlos? Show me just about who he is. Damn. This guy's changed a lot from what you told me he used to be. This guy found did he find like a new level of like spirituality or faith? I mean, I would be shocked if you told me he watches tarot, but I feel like he refound his faith or spirituality, whatever you want to call it. It's just, it's kind of like a semantics thing for me. He did okay. He's thinking about you hard. He feels a real pull to you spiritually. Does he have a brother? Does he have a brother? I don't know. I just got that. This guy, this guy's got kind of like this sweetness to him with his emotions. He actually doesn't strike me as emotionally closed off. He actually strikes me as somebody who's pretty like intimate and like loving and can be emotional too. He's got 3 brothers. What are what are his intentions? Okay. You know what, Andrea? Again, I'm not judge, jury, and executioner. I'm going to tell everybody this. Always trust what you feel inside, like what you intuitively feel about something or someone before anything else. For any tarot reader, no matter how handsome you think he is, I like this guy. His intentions are to try to repair this with you and have like a relationship. I don't see a single thing that makes me feel like I don't get any red flag energy at all. I actually get really beautiful energy from this guy. Seems like a person who's had to learn a lot of really hard lessons in love and like and through mistakes. So I can absolutely identify with him on that level. But it seems like he has this doesn't seem like I don't want to make like an I don't want to make an like an untasteful joke, but this doesn't seem like a repeat offender type person. Um, yeah, Andrea, you should start hanging out with him again. You know what? He takes care of his mom. Okay, Andrea, you spending time with him doesn't mean you have to start like jumping into a relationship. Truthfully, I would suggest that you don't. What you just went through, I think it would be healthy for you to spend some time like just healing from what happened. With that said, though, I don't see any harm at all in like starting to connect with him again, spend time with him in like a friend way, like rebuild, like really build something rooted in friendship, real open, honest communication. Like if you feel like you can't ask him or say something to him, to me, that's not a good thing. And that goes for everybody. If you don't feel comfortable expressing how you feel or asking your partner a direct question, like what the hell are we doing? A lot of time it's because you're worried that it's going to make them not love you or like you. Why would you want to stay with somebody where you can't be open about how you feel about things? Um and if somebody wants to like begrudge you for like asking a straightforward question, obviously you want to make sure it's not rooted in like your own insecurity or anxiety. And we don't want to accuse people of things. Um, but yeah, I don't even need to pull any more cards, Andrea. Do it. Looks really good. Feels like maybe a soulmate energy. And guys, soulmates, there's more than one in our lifetime, you know? But this feels like something significant, this connection. I think you guys both can like grow from each other. So it looks good. That guy actually seems like he has some integrity, and I always have a soft spot um for people who know how to be emotionally available. Hey Zay, how are you? I'm doing great, Zay. Andrew, I hope that was helpful. You're going on your first Richmond Target trip? That's funny. Guys, I don't like going into Target. It's not because I don't like Target. I just like, I don't trust myself. Like when I walk in there, it's like I black out and then I like come to it in my car with like a $600 charge like on my on my credit card. It's like I lose time. Okay. Oh, you're so welcome, Andrea. You always say the sweetest things. Thank you. Your gratitude feel like it means so much to me. Andrea, you know, your gratitude, that's the reason I don't even feel like I need to charge for my readings, you know? That's the exchange. So I just hope that I can help, you know? Um any way I can. And as Debbie knows, sometimes I feel like I can help the best by telling someone that I'm not going to do a reading for them on something. Okay, Lexi. Let's get a card for advice. Lexi, pick a deck for me. One or two. Oh, thanks, Erica. You're so sweet. Salt of the stimuli. You're funny. Zay said that Walmart is an assault of stimuli. Yeah, definitely not a great place for an empath, a crowded Walmart. Always two. Okay, Lexi. And then we can pull a card for Erica. All right, Andrea, keep us debriefed on how things are going with Carlos. Okay. And yeah, for everybody tuning in, thanks so much for watching. If you're new, please feel free to subscribe. Um, and please donate to the show if you'd like. It really means a lot to me, and it keeps my show going. There's a couple ways to donate in my video description, with links. And if anybody would like a private reading off air, they're $50. You can just email me or connect with me. Instagram. Okay. Hmm. Lexi, do you mind if I just grab some water real quick? It's like 93 degrees, and I just ran out. You've been journaling? I'm so proud of you. Has it been helping? And listen, the point, well, when I do it, and this was something that somebody very close to me shared with me that she does, because I never did it. It's there doesn't have to be a method. It's just whatever you're feeling and thinking. You don't have to hold yourself hostage if you change your mind and feel something completely different the next day. It's for whatever you want to say. Like free of judgment on yourself. That's the point, you know? Um, okay, let me grab some water real quick. Okay. Okay, let's pull some cards. What can we tell Lexi, Spirit? Lexi in Kentucky. Lexi, you're good. This is your confirmation. You know exactly what you need to be doing right now, and you're doing it. I know that you might be feeling a little bit bored, and just because it feels like we have clarity, we still have to live out, 24-hour blocks of time day by day. You're doing it. You have all the clarity you need. You know your truth. You're taking steps to move things forward. And there's a lot of fortitude in your energy. It's like a fortitude, if you're not familiar with, it's like an endurance, like a sense to keep going. Um, it's like a very brave energy. It's like a perseverance energy. So you're doing it. You're on the right track, okay? Keep going. It's all the little things we do that make the difference. Okay. Well, and you know what I'm going to tell you next? I know it can feel slow. Enjoy those moments. Enjoy the slow moments. You know, find things to fill those moments with, like, with beauty. You know, find little things you can do to appreciate them. You know, whatever it is. I mean, you know, I'm going to tell you to take your shoes off and go for a walk somewhere. Open yourself up to new things. Maybe there's new groups of people you can meet with. You know, maybe there's like clubs or activities at the college you go to that you might be interested in. You know, find new things to inspire you. You'd have to put your shoes on to take them off. I love that. All right, well, see, you're on the right track. I mean, guys, how quick does life go by? I mean, damn, I barely remember my 20s. I mean, truthfully, if I wasn't like 85% covered in tattoos on my entire body, I probably wouldn't remember most of my adult life. I can at least identify roughly how old I was and when and where for most of my tattoos, which kind of helps me put like some weird roadmap together. But there you go. All right, well, have fun, be safe, don't get too hungover. Okay, Erica, let's pull some cards for you. And guys, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow as well. Okay. Erica, you still with us? Okay. I don't know if we lost Erica. If there's anybody else joining us that wants to come on the show for a phone reading or has a chat question, please just let me know. Um, I think usually um, my new policy is I usually just stop the show and there's no more chat questions. So okay, let's see. What your academic life will be like at the campus. What it will be like. I think didn't we pull cards on that a while ago? well, not a while ago, it was like a couple weeks ago. It looked really good. It looked like a lot of hard work, followed by some new opportunities. Let me get one card advice for you on that. Yeah, stay focused. Queen of Swords. Debbie, you recognize this deck? You bought it for me. I love it. Stay astute. Be forthright about what you're working towards. Don't get distracted. And again, make no space in your energy for bullshit with people, drama, anything else. Okay? Stay focused on why you're there. Like when you're there, just be immersed in it, okay? No distractions. And just remember, it's such it's so short term. Think about what you have to gain at the end of this for working your ass off for like a couple years. I don't even think you or myself are able to quantify what it could do for you, like with your future, financially, like your financial stability, your happiness. It's like endless, dude. It's truly, I mean, the sky's the limit. So just remember that. Oh my. You got another queen too. Dude, I'm telling you, financial stability. This queen never wears shoes either. This is my favorite queen, by the way, the Queen of Pentacles. By far my favorite. Um, and have fun in Boston. I'm not looking at Logan yet. Not gonna do it. We don't need to look at Logan. That's a divine timing at its finest. All right? Just keep doing you. Keep making moves to be independent, have your freedom, focused. You know, achieving all that for yourself is going to bring you such levels of happiness. I honestly think that you're going to stop thinking about him, and that's when he's going to come in. Okay, it's funny how the universe works like that. You know, they want you to get right for yourself first. So love you, Debbie. Okay. Do we have any other chat questions? Other than that, I think we're gonna wrap it up till tomorrow. Come here, buddy. Come here. Any other chat questions? Last call. Come here. Lexi said, that's what you wanted to tell me. You've not felt the same as I did. Like, I realized my happiness is not someone, it's within a. Yeah, okay. For sure. I get that. I get that. I mean, yeah, I get it. Lexi, I think this is going to be a long journey with this guy. Um, as you said, Shakespearean. You're gonna have more than one act, and I think it's gonna play out over a long period of time. So, again, I don't want you to put your life on hold. We both know how he feels about you. It's gonna take him some time because he's going through some shit that he's got to. You know, he's got some things that he still needs to go through and experience clearly. Here, buddy. I don't think it's weird at all. That's you regaining your power. You're like, that's what it is, Lexi. It's beautiful. And it doesn't mean you can't have love for him. Come here, buddy. It's just recognizing that you don't need it to be happy, you know? That's really what's important. So I'm really proud of you. That's a huge fucking moment for you. So you don't need to, right now, we don't even need to know what he's doing, okay? You heal yourself. People that you're spiritually connected to and have ties to, we mirror one another. Like Indy and I. You know, when you heal the parts of yourself that need healing, if there's really like a true soul tie to him, he's gonna mirror that and start healing too. So just remember that. And I don't listen, I don't know what's real, what's not real, but to me that's not bullshit. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it play out in my life in ways that I can't really describe to people. So yeah, I think Indy wants to go for a walk. And so do I. Okay, guys, it was great to see everyone. Debbie, so good to see you. Debbie, I'm sorry I'm just so not on top of it with telling you my schedule. Just because I feel like it would feel ungentlemanly to tell you I'm gonna stream and then not be able to honor it. So I've kind of just been streaming kind of sporadically, but I am gonna be streaming tomorrow. I'll try to give you a 1 hour email window before. So bye, Zay. Have fun at Target. Okay, guys. Hope you all have a great evening, and I'll see everybody back tomorrow.